All right, drop my phone.
Good evening, Geek Nation. I'm George, and this is That Geek Show, the show where we talk about the latest and greatest from the world of collecting, movies, video game, TV, and tech. And we also drop cell phones before the show starts. With me, as always, breaking this stuff down is my hetero life mate, Seth. How you doing, bro?
What? Poppin', everybody. It is me, your messiah of Friday nights, your 1/6 scale supreme leader, your sole proprietor of the Hot Toys Lounge, the hardest working man on YouTube, buttery smooth, not Paul Servino.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God. I mean, his commercial probably played before this, but hey.
It probably did.
So, oh my God. If I have to hear one more time how he is the
Guinness
pop
World
collector.
Record, the
like,
Guinness World Record for 2021 of pop.
For you.
Paul, if you're watching, trust me, you know what you could do with your pops. Use your imagination, buddy.
Pop?
And we got my man, No More Mutants in the house. What is up, Ralph?
What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys have had a great week and you're ready for the weekend.
Yeah, man. Bro, it's been a long week. I need this.
Yes. Yeah.
A few drinks of alcohol later, and I'll be good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Somebody sent me a little bottle of tequila today, so yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
That'll work. There you go.
That'll do it.
We got my man, Sentry the Mad Collector, Ron. What is up, bro?
Mr. Stank. Dr. Stankenstein.
Dr.
Stankenstein. That's a good one. I like that.
Stankenstein is nice.
That was pretty good. Oh,
What
man.
is up? What's up, chat? Good to be here. Always good to be here. Thank you for having me back.
You should do that. You should dress up for this Halloween as Dr. Frankenstein and call yourself Dr. Stankenstein and do like a mix of like Tony Stark meets
I was going to say,
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein head with the Stark glasses.
Yeah.
Very
That
good.
would be kind of cool.
That would be awesome.
You know, an Iron Man chest plate in the center.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm here to stank up. I'm here to stank up your collection.
All right, man. So we got a hell of a show for you guys today. We're going to be talking about the latest Marvel releases. I think we're going to be getting into a little bit of that. What TV shows we've been watching. We got a special promo, I guess we would call it. I don't know what we're going to call that, Seth.
We're going to call it a special video announcement. Kind of like more of like a like an impromptu update on a situation that I announced.
Okay, so we got that coming up. We do have Displayer Nay at the tail end, so we're going to have a lot of that, which will include some cool customs, and I got some really cool ones that I'm going to be showing you guys today. So that should be, at least I think they're cool anyway. We'll find out if you guys would display it or you guys going to just kill it. So we'll find out.
Display.
So with that, Seth, let's get into some roll call, bro.
Yes. So, guys, as you are coming in, please make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you join the Marvelous Knights YouTube group. For $1.99, you get a plethora of goodies.
A plethora?
You get a plethora.
Do you know what a plethora is?
I do know what a plethora is.
Mucho.
It's a lot. So you guys get first access to videos before the public. You get private member live streams, private member giveaways. We also put special content only out for the members to view. Also, you guys get to use cool badges, and you get to use emojis, whether we're doing a live stream or you want to comment on our video. And also, most importantly, do not forget, we are less than 300 subscribers away from 30,000. So make sure, if you haven't already, you subscribe, and you are entered for your shot to win a quarter-scale Boba Fett Hot Toy Deluxe figure, plus other giveaway items that we're going to be giving away. So with that being said, time for the roll calls.
Man,
$1.99. You just
$1.99.
The best you can ever spend.
Yeah, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
This push to 30, it feels like I'm pushing a metal crate full of all kinds of weights. I mean, uphill.
You guys got there quick. You guys got there fast.
See, I have a
We
better.
got to the cusp fast.
I have a better analogy for that.
All right, go.
Okay, so like when you're sitting on the toilet and you're taking a shit, and it's like that one turd that you're just trying to push out that won't come out. And it's
That's a 30K for you?
And
I think I like my analogy better.
And it's just kind of just dangling there. See, Ralph got the idea. You got to get up. You got to shake it out a little bit. You got to get it to drop, and then it finally drops, and then you get that instant relief.
And just help them shake out their shit. Get them to 30. Come on.
Exactly. So
That's really That's gonna be the somebody's gonna put that in the Facebook group tomorrow. It's gonna be an ass with the shit that says 30.
All right,
30K.
So we got my man Primetime Reviews. We got Old Nasty. We got Pinche Baracho. We got my man G-Force. We got Jason. We got Drayron. We got Jedi Sizzle. We got Carlos. We got Alan in the chat.
Alan.
We got Carlo. We got The Last Ronin. We got Elijah P. We got my man Ryder. We got Jeremy Schutz. We got Jason. We got WTF It's Juan. We got the greatest name in YouTube alive.
King Ding-a-ling.
We got Joseph's in the chat. What up, Joseph? We got Right
Yo,
Guy
Joseph.
75. We got Hellfire Death. We got Alex Figure Collector. We got Borga Cube 1 of 2. We got Thor 2941. We got Scott. Scott is saying, I am glad I'm not the only one that gets that ad. We got Brandon. we got Brandon E. We got my man KK. We got Isaiah Rowe. We got McButter Golem. We got DCJRST10. What's going on? We got Ronaldo. We got our other man Joe, Mojo Collectibles. What up?
Mojo.
We got Mark Rose. How's it going? We got
Mojo,
Alejandro saying hi, brothers from Guatemala. Greetings.
Hey.
Thank you for watching.
Hey.
We got Anthony, YouTube fan. We got 1-2 Buckle My Shoe. We got Corillian Collector. What's going on? We got Daniel. We got Aiden. Let's see who else we got.
Where is Archangel?
I don't know. We got John's in the chat now. We got OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars, and we are all caught up. And again, guys, as you're coming in, please make sure you smash that thumbs up button, and let's get this show on the road.
I like that too.
Yeah.
All right. So before we get into your announcement, we'll let a couple more people roll in here before we do that. So we'll get to that in just a few. And before we get to the Marvel announcement, have you guys seen the images of the He-Man show that's coming out for Netflix?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Don't the art look great?
Yes.
Take my
Amazing.
money.
Yes.
Right?
Let's go.
Yes.
And it's Kevin Smith producing that, right? Or is he directing?
Yep.
He's
Or both.
doing something there,
Oh.
but it's his name on it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man! I saw the art with He-Man like that.
Amazing, dude.
And
Yeah.
I'm
Even Prince
excited.
Adam. Prince Adam
Yeah.
looks like a kid instead of like He-Man, just with different clothes.
Yeah.
It looked really good. Looked really
I'm
good.
excited.
And some of the figures are already out there. I've seen pictures.
And
Those
they look.
figures?
And I was
Nice.
just about to mention that, dude. Those figures look great. And as someone that is a Motu purist, and I love the original Mattel molds from the 80s, like the Origins line that's out now. But I really like what I've seen so far. I mean, He-Man, the Skeletor, especially Moss Man, they all look really cool.
They look good.
Really, really look good. And I wasn't a big fan of like the classics line that came out years ago. And this is like, I guess maybe a little reminiscent of that, but I think just done better from what I can tell. Those figures look good, man. They really do.
I gotta check those figures out.
Yeah,
they
check
have
them out.
possible heads and everything.
Yeah, the figures look cool.
Yeah.
Again, the art looks great.
Yeah.
You know, when you see it, you're like, shit.
I think. Let me see. I posted it, and basically the first 5 episodes come out July 23rd, and they're going to be on Netflix. So I mean, that's just going to be bang, 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 bang.
Yes.
And then they're going to have another 5 episodes after that.
I can't wait.
I mean, I'm looking at the post now. Skeletor looks great, and apparently it continues where it left off.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna
that's
be awesome.
awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
Let's see. Where is it? What do you mean it's continuing where it left off?
Where the original cartoon left off.
Seriously, that's cool.
He's
I think that's
continuing-
super cool that they're doing it. Yeah.
I mean, I wish I could zoom in on it. I guess I could. There you go. Look at that, man. That
Awesome.
looks perfect, man.
Yeah,
It does. It really does.
It's like almost borderline anime-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the shading, the cell shading they got going on with it. They did a great job there.
Yeah, look at Sorcerers.
Yeah,
I seen
Sorcerers.
Evil Lynn.
Skeletor looks awesome.
Yeah.
And I think Mark
Skeletor
Hamill's
looks
supposed to be playing. Yeah, there it is. Mark Hamill's voicing Skeletor.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah, but dude, those figures and the packaging and everything, dude, I'm going to be all over that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Even
All
Orko
over
looks cool, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Orko looks like
Finally.
a badass.
They're all of them. They're just badass looking figures.
Beastman.
Look at Beastman.
I can't wait to
looks
see that
great.
reveal. That's going to be a very cool figure reveal.
Is he going to be flocked for your pleasure?
It better be.
If you can comb his hair,
Yeah.
it'd be
Oh, man.
nice.
Where did you guys see the pictures of the figures?
Oh, people posting them on Facebook.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have. I can send a link, and it's like I think it. Let me see. It was He-Man, Skeletor. I think Mossman.
I only saw He-Man.
You got it on yours, John, Ron?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Century.
Yeah, I only saw He-Man. I didn't see the other ones.
Instagram. What are the people in the chat saying about it? Anybody saying?
With 1% on my phone left at the buzzer. There you go.
They're saying why are the women
buff.
all buff? I get Tila because it's a soldier.
Oh,
and
check your
likes to
DMs
be
first.
on the front line, but why the rest?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
I appreciate the page plug though. I'll definitely.
Yeah, man, that's why I put it up there.
I'll definitely take that. Every dopey face I make on my Instagram feed.
G-Force is saying I'll die if that Funko commercial pops up.
There he goes. All right.
Red Boy Order 66. What's good, guys? Finally made it for once. I finished work
those
early and
figures
joined the
do look
Geek
good.
Show.
Yeah,
Cool, man.
you
Right,
see them?
dude, those look
They
good.
look good.
Man. Yeah, they do.
Those
Lucas
look
is
really
saying
good.
I never knew it was Kevin Smith making it. Now I'm excited.
Yeah.
Even the articulation. Look at that. That's nice.
That looks
Yeah.
awesome.
I
They
love
got
the
a
extra
poppable.
detail on his on his suit, like throughout all of it. I mean, you get like a little extra detail that you wouldn't normally get.
It almost is kind of looks like it's on par with like a Super 7.
Yeah,
The
like an ultimate.
like an Ultimate Super 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks
I'm-
good, man.
I'm digging it.
There's
Got a
also
Got a
another.
Conan for that too.
Yeah, there is a second Skeletor that I've seen him. He's like powered up or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Man, Skeletor looks dope.
There
That's
he
the one.
is.
There it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see. Oh, I missed
Skele
this.
God. Whoa.
Skele God,
that
yeah.
I
looks cool.
missed this.
Yeah.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, dude, that's amazing.
Now I'm thinking about that bust. That
Oh,
Yes.
from
Skeletor
Tweeterhead.
bust.
Skeletor bust
Yeah.
from Tweeterhead? What?
Yeah. That thing looks gorgeous.
It does.
Wizard Wiz. In regards to your question about the Boba Fett from last night,
I love
that is the that's the version you're talking about. It comes with the ability to make it to George. What was it again? To make it from the prototype version to the Empire Strikes Back version.
Yeah. That one has the prototype suit and then the Empire Strikes Back version of the suit.
Yeah, so you can take the pieces off and make it that way. It came with the pieces in the box.
How sick is that Moss Man? Dude, that might be my favorite so far out of the release. I think he looks fantastic.
The art looks really good of him.
One two buckle my shoe. We don't know how much yet, but I'm assuming it's probably going to be at least probably between the $19.99 to probably $24.99 range.
Yeah, I could see those. I could see these being 30 bones.
Yeah, they look big.
Yeah, they do. They look like
Comes
they're
with a
7
poppable
inch.
head.
Red Boy Order
Oh.
66. Thank you for joining the Marvelous
Nice.
Things YouTube group.
Hey,
Nice.
Hey, there you go.
welcome.
There it is. The best $1.99
Thank
you'll
you.
ever spend, baby.
Thank
Look at that.
you.
You get 4 hands. You get 2 stabs.
Swap
You
ahead.
get swappable
That's
head.
gonna be. I think that's gonna be a $30 figure.
Aiden, I don't think we've heard anything yet about the NECA
Battle
Boys
Cat.
figures yet.
Battle Cat looks awesome too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still willing to go to buy the other ones, the OG ones, or modified OGs.
Matthew Viscano in the chat is saying they already said Matthew Viscano in the chat, they already said it's going to be $20.
$20?
Really?
That's
Yeah.
a
Those are
steal, man. That's
$20.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Wow, that's incredible.
good. That is pretty good.
that's
Wow.
going to be a good price.
It's gonna
Very,
make
very
it's gonna
good.
make Marvel Legends look even worse with their hike up nonsense.
Yeah, they're hiking up their prices.
You mean the fact that you've got to buy the whole new wave just to get the wings for Falcon?
Hey,
Yeah.
don't get me
Man,
started.
that's messed up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They know what they're doing, man. Like I wanted nothing to do with the Shang-Chi wave outside of AI Tony, but I needed Hyde, so I
Yeah.
stuck it to me once again. What are you gonna do?
You got Shang-Chi. That's
I got
what happened.
shanged fucking cheed bad.
You got Shang-Chi. That's what happened.
Shang-Chi'd fried fucking hard. Real bad.
You got fucking Shang-Chi, and then you got slapped in the side of the face with some Wenwu.
With his egg roll.
That's right, dude. I did.
Wizard Wiz.
Wizard Wiz, thanks,
Wizard
man.
Wiz.
Appreciate that. And
Thank
G-Force
you.
coming
G-Force.
through. Thank
Wow.
you, man.
Guys.
G-Force coming in with the 10 bomb.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Much
Appreciate that, man.
appreciated.
I don't know if you guys got a chance to check the Hyperdrive channel today, but I dropped a reaction to this fan film called the Bucketheads.
Uh-huh.
It's over on this. I forgot the name of the site, and it said it on there, but it's on YouTube anyway. It's 12 minutes. let me tell you, it is the baddest, most awesome Star Wars fan film you're gonna see. That thing is cool as shit. I mean, just the intro is wild, man. You guys got to check that out. That's all I'm gonna say anymore about that, but that's all you guys got to check out.
Cool. Let me check that out.
Let's get into some Marvel. So
Yeah.
we had this was dropped like a week or so ago, no? Or this came out this week?
Oh, what the,
no, it was last
the
week.
movie announcements?
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
last week.
Last week,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
last
it was
week we were all
last
like
week.
knee deep into Star Wars, so we were like, "Fuck
Yeah,
Marvel."
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mouse didn't pick a clever time to announce the movies.
No, right?
And they started doing it back to back to back to back.
Yeah,
I mean, you
yeah.
got one announcement, second announcement. You're like, what the heck is going on?
Right.
But
Right.
basically, you start with Shang-Chi and you go reverse clockwise, and you go to Eternals, Spider-Man,
that's
Multiverse.
weird.
I don't know
Yeah.
who made this one, but they did drop the name for Black Panther 2,
Which-
Wakanda Forever.
Which
Wakanda forever.
I'm sure well, first of all, Indo Nerd is saying, Seth, can we get a Wakanda Forever? So Wakanda Forever. But,
That might be my new favorite, honestly.
yeah.
That's an easy.
Wakanda Forever.
I'm
That's
gonna get like
easily.
sound bites of Seth.
But you know that's the one out of all the movies they announced. That's the one I'm most intrigued about because I want to see what happens. The storyline. You know, I've heard a lot of things. I'm sure Ralph, being in this the way you are, you've heard and seen stuff too. So
I heard Michael B. even wants to be back in it somehow.
yeah,
and I'm like,
Oh, really?
well,
How didn't he die?
that's what I'm saying.
But you know how it is. They can remember they have the Infinity Stone. So if you want, they could turn back. They could go.
They
and turn
don't have
back
the
time.
Infinity Stones.
You can go
returned
back in
them.
time and get them. It's a time heist. It's a time heist.
That's
Okay.
I mean,
Didn't the
I
time
hope they don't
machine
do
get
a
destroyed?
clone.
No.
No.
The time machine
Cap
didn't get
went
destroyed.
back. Cap went back. He took
That's
them all
right.
back.
Cap did go back.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
so
right.
so
Yeah.
they could technically go back and use the stone to bring back Killmonger. So
Okay.
And maybe he's good. Maybe it's an alternate universe Killmonger where he becomes the Black Panther. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't drop in some clone technology. And I'm like, no, please.
Yeah.
I mean, but right now that one is really big on my list. But I really want to see Multiverse of Madness just because obviously the Scarlet Witch is in it.
Scarlet Witch. Yeah. I'll
But
be
the
down for that.
Eternals is big because that one really should give you the history of the entire cinematic universe of how creation began, how the Celestials were out there. That's where Nowhere comes from Guardians of the Galaxy, the floating celestial head.
oh
That's top on my list, and
right.
I mean, this has been coming for a while.
right.
So
Eternals?
I'm yeah. So I'm excited for that one and the Good Doctor.
Ryder just made a very clean point. Everything can happen after the Doctor Strange movie because if you think about it,
Yeah.
if they returned
Oh, yeah.
all the stones to the timeline, Doctor Strange has the time stone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's up,
Yeah,
Ryder?
that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That-
True.
that
And
is-
it's a
that is an
multiverse at that
astute-
point.
That is an astute observation, good sir. Good catch.
And it is a multiverse. Suppose we're going to be focusing on that in Doctor Strange.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really hyped. This could be really nice. And it's still not on here. It's Fantastic Four. We have no release date, and I know Blade was pushed back.
Yeah.
Production was pushed back.
Orlando's ready. It's going to suck.
Yeah.
I don't know about Eternals, man, because I don't know anything about Eternals. But I didn't know anything about Guardians of the Galaxy either when that came out, and that was badass.
Nobody
Oh,
did.
dude,
They
that-
were the worst group.
That was, I mean, when that came out, that turned into my favorite Marvel movie since the original X-Men film.
And those were
No.
D characters. Nobody knew who these characters were.
Yeah.
And James Gunn made them who they are.
Yep.
And now he's got 3, and people are speculating that is the end of our
Drax.
boy, Batista.
Yeah.
Like that's it. He's not gonna.
After Volume 3?
Yeah, after Volume 3. Apparently, if you see the logo for Volume 1 and Volume 2, the colors of the Guardians of the Galaxy logo and everything on there kind of show you who's going to die. So the first one was kind of made out of wood or had that wood color, and Groot died. And the second one, spoiler alert, if you don't know, who was it?
Yondu.
It was blue with red and
was
yellow,
Yondu.
and Yondu died.
Okay,
So
yeah, that's right.
at this point, it's kind of like Drax's color. So
Borg I think it's on right up there. Was asking about Black Widow. Yeah, Borcube was asking.
Black
that
Widow
comes out before Shang-Chi, right?
Yeah, that comes out 7/9. That comes out July 9th this year. But these are the movies that that we haven't really seen too much about. Where we've seen plenty from Black Widow. We're just waiting for it. But I'm yesterday was the first time I went to the theaters since I went to the what was it, episode 9 premiere in LA, and I gotta say, man, I just missed being in the theater. It was nice.
Nice. That's
nice.
Cool, man. Yeah, I'm sure. I can't even. My Alamo shut down over here, which sucks because that's where I used to go.
Mm-hmm.
Draft House, and that was I mean, that's the only place that I really wanted to ever go to the movies in the past several years. That place is shot that place in the head. So I don't. I miss it.
I mean, the theater experience is unique. It's something that that's nice to be able to be at home with Netflix and watch these or Disney Plus Premiere. But it's another thing to be in a theater. I mean, you could not have seen or experienced, let's say, the movie that we all know, right here.
Right.
We couldn't have seen Endgame the same way. It wouldn't have been the same experience at home. Sorry, that's just bottom line. But I did go see what was it? Army of the Dead with Batista. It was an early screening.
Oh, how was that?
How was that?
It was the beginning and all the scenes that you see in the trailer. Really, that's about it. The movie is very slow. It dragged, and you can literally see certain characters just becoming characters from other movies. Like that's Newt, that's Ripley, that's Hicks, that's Bishop. And it's just like even the scene of the Bishop leaving with the ship and then coming back when Ripley came and she's like, "Damn you!" You kind of see the same thing. Helicopter leaves, and you're like, dude, this is kind of very predictable. But it was at least I got out of the house and I got to see it in the theater, which was nice. Big screen again. Thank God.
The Kid Santum's asking what we think our the main protagonist is going to be for the MCU. I'm thinking he means antagonist.
I think, I'm thinking it's going to be Kang. Because Kang is going to be introducing, what is it, Ant-Man. So, I mean, Kang is a time-traveling fiend.
He is badass, dude. I'm so glad he's going to get some love. Finally.
Yeah.
Ryder, I think, even alluded to it, too. Yeah, dude, I am very excited for him.
Yeah. Kang finally. I mean, I loved him if you read Uncanny Avengers, which is really cool. It progresses, but he's not the main villain in it, but there's a portion that Kang shows up there for a few issues, and you're like, dude, he kidnapped somebody's kids. He kidnapped Archangel's kids, his twins, and no, not Archangel, excuse me, Havoc, the X-Men Havoc. And we still don't know what the heck he is with his daughter, and we're like, what? But anyway,
I think I'm going into this feeling kind of similar to like Orlando here. He says that he's not getting those Endgame vibes with this. When Avengers came out, or when we found out the Avengers was coming out, immediately the thing that came through my mind was in the Infinity Gauntlet saga. That's what I was like.
It's a good point. Yeah, it's a good point.
So
but,
this seems like it's
ahead.
just like a bunch of parts, and I don't know where like what you said. Like ones I'm most excited about here is the multiverse. I do want to see the Thor, probably Guardians on this one here. Spider-Man kind of.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's just a lot, and I don't know that like just bombarding us with all of this stuff. I mean, it's cool that all this stuff is coming, whatever, but it is a lot. And I think to Orlando's point, it would be cool if there was a little more of a focus within like the multiverse, I guess. But it's a lot. For me, it's a lot.
I do know, obviously, Doctor Strange is going to appear towards somewhere in Spider-Man. They're saying he's appearing in Spider-Man. Then you see Doctor Strange's movie with Wanda in it. And then you see Thor with some Guardians of the Galaxy in it. And you see Thor inside the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. So they're starting to tie them all together. And we are seeing in the Disney Plus shows where the Marvels, we already have Spectrum, we already have Captain Marvel, and they are going to release Miss Marvel on Disney Plus, which will be appearing in the Marvels movie. So they're trying to tie that in together, and we don't know what the heck is going to happen with Loki. I don't know what the finale is of that Loki, that alternate timeline Loki, because our Loki died. So, or the Loki that we were originally.
I'm looking forward to that. That looks like it's going to be a fun show.
Loki's going to be really fun. Really fun.
That looks pretty damn good.
Yep.
Well, that's my thoughts on it.
1-2 is a good point too. 1-2 is a good point too. I think they may want to see. I think they may want to see what sticks. They have to spend their 2021 budgets, use it or lose it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi is going to be a movie. It's going to be in theaters.
Yeah, it is.
That's okay.
That's
a character I wouldn't even expect to have in the theaters.
That's going to be one that people are going to be very skeptical about, only because, it's Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings, and, when anybody thinks the 10 Rings, they automatically instantly think the Mandarin, and the Mandarin was more of an Iron Man villain than a Shang-Chi villain. So it's going to be interesting to see, especially with, the fake Mandarin, Trevor. So it'll be
he's an actor.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how they might deviate from that. So
apparently they're gonna not retcon it, but explain that was a false Mandarin, somebody who used his name, and then the real 10 Rings, the real Mandarin is out there, and he doesn't use rings; he uses ring bracelets or something like that. You see pictures of that.
And I think, while this is a lot, though, thinking about it a little bit, Shang-Chi and Eternals, those have both been speculated for at least a year. That it's been coming. I mean, if you look at like comic book sales on first appearances, for all of that stuff, it's all up and up and away. So I think those two for sure, and then the rest, we're just getting hit with everything else that they're gonna, I guess, tie in one way or the other. I'm curious to see what the Thor movie is going to be like too. But some of this stuff has been on the radar. Is just finally getting announced, and some of this other stuff I just did, kind of news to me.
Yeah, the Thor movie is going to have a focus on Natalie becoming Thor.
Oh, is that what it is? I actually didn't even know with that one.
Yeah, because in the comic book, Thor became unworthy of holding the hammer. So Natalie actually, or Jane Foster, excuse me, her character was worthy. She became Thor. She's not female Thor, she's Thor. She is Thor, even though she's a woman. Yeah. So it's going to be a focus on that. And apparently, we got Russell Crowe in the movie playing Zeus, and they're saying that they were talking to Henry Cavill to play Zeus' son, Hercules. Which I'm like, yes, bring him to the MCU.
Get Kevin Sorbo back.
Yeah,
Kevin Sorbo's the only Hercules for me. Get Kevin Sorbo back in here.
Sorbo.
Man, they're gonna have Superman play Hercules.
They were talking about that. I personally would rather have him play Captain Britain, but that's
See that he looks more like a Captain Britain.
He does look like
Hercules is a big guy.
Naturally sound like him. Very off topic. I don't know if anyone watched the Netflix. I think it's called Unhinged movie with Russell Crowe.
Wow!
A true psychopath in that movie.
I know.
True.
That dude has got such a depth in his acting, man.
He's a phenomenal actor.
Yeah.
He really is.
You could really like him, and you could really hate that guy.
Orlando says Logan. Orlando is saying Logan shows up in Doctor Strange. I'm calling it.
Well, he said Hugh Jackman said he wanted to make a little cameo, and he was saying in Deadpool 3, but we don't have a date for that.
All right. Yeah. Better do something. He's getting older.
Yeah.
Well, hence Old Man Logan.
Hey man, that dude's probably gonna go back into the gym, get all ripped, and then he's gonna be like the 60-year-old buff guy. I'm like,
all he needs to do is just go back into the gym and just don't dye his beard or his hair, and he's Old Man Logan.
Yeah, exactly. Completely in shape.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's cool. All right, let's move on. Seth, you want to do your announcement?
Yeah. So I announced last week on the Geek Show that I was going to be doing a one-on-one sit-down interview with Impact's own one half of the Major Figure Wrestling podcast, Matt Cardona. I was actually supposed to do that interview with him this past Tuesday. Unfortunately, he had to reschedule because of a scheduling conflict with Impact that he had to go do. However, he did assure me that within the next 2 weeks we're gonna schedule and do the interview. But he felt really bad about having to reschedule on me at the last minute. So out of the kindness of his heart, he decided to send all the major marks that are subscribed to the channel and the Marvelous Knights that are subscribed to this channel a little special video letting everybody know what's happening. So
Ready?
George, if you want to go ahead and play that clip.
Here we go.
What's up, Major Marks and Marvelous Knights? It's me, always ready, Matt Cardona, the host of the Major Wrestling Fear podcast, and I'm coming to MCE. Not yet. You gotta wait a little bit. You gotta be patient. I'm a busy man. I'm the internet champ, Michael Jordan of Wrestling Fear Collector, $1,000 Bruce. I'm a little busy, but I will be coming very, very soon for an exclusive one-on-one chat with Seth, and that's what's popping.
Yo, that's
So-
nice.
So
That's
all
nice.
all joking aside, when I saw this and he sent it to me, I swear to God, I was running around my house like a little fucking schoolgirl. you know, I was sitting there. I was like, "This is fucking awesome! This is amazing!"
It is
I'm
awesome.
like-
That thing is pretty awesome, man.
I'm like, "Holy shit!" You know, and my wife, you know, the thing's sitting there, and she's like, "What's the matter with you?" I'm like, me and Matt are best friends, you know. You know. So yeah, that was really cool that he decided to cut that, you know, because he felt bad about having to reschedule. But he is a super nice guy. He is super humble. Me and him have been chatting back and forth since then. So you know, this is something that not only as a collector, but I'm more excited as a wrestling fan more than anything, and Ron can contest to that too, because
Absolutely.
we're both huge wrestling fans. So it's this is like the pinnacle for me. I feel, you know, like I feel like, you know, where I'm at right now with YouTube and everything, where, you know, me and George are at with the channel, and you know, the fact that we're able to lock down this, at least in my opinion, this big of a guest. I feel that this is going to take me and George and the channel to the next level, to where we can obtain, you know, higher level guests on that spectrum. So, you know, this is, you know, and please don't get me wrong. This is not even something that I'm trying to do to get views and to get subscribers and all this stuff. This is for me personally, just because I want to talk to the guy and I want to pick his brain.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so, you know, I could care less if it turns out to be a 2-second video where he's like, "Yeah, I like to collect stuff, thanks," and that's it. You know, I just want to talk. I just want to talk to him. I want to pick his brain. You know, he you know, when I met him at the meet and greet, he was just such a cool guy. And, you know, me and Jan, we were just talking to us, and he just seems like such a humble, down to earth guy. And it's so funny too, because, you know, Dominic and Jan were actually making fun of me and George can contest to this. So, you know, when people come up to me in public, you know, and they want to say hi, and I'm like, come on, come say hi, you know, we'll talk for a few minutes, whatnot, you know, and like, to me, it's nothing, because I enjoy, you know, you guys coming up and talking to us and all that other stuff. But when the shoe is on the other foot, and you're actually meeting someone that you feel holds significance, you know, not only in the collecting community, but also in your life as well too. You know, I was nervous, like, you know, like I was mumbling my words, and, you know, Jan and
it did take a little bit to get built up on that, which is funny to me. It's because you usually don't have any qualm with a celebrity.
I don't, and
I do.
Yeah, I don't.
I wouldn't have been able to do that.
and Jan and Dominic are sitting there laughing at me. They're like, "This is so not Seth." They're like, "I've never seen Seth like so nervous like this." He goes, and Dominic's like sitting there yelling at me while I'm talking to him. He's like, "How does the shoe feel to be on the other foot?" You know, and I'm like,
That's awesome, man.
You know,
dude, it's awesome and extremely well deserved. You guys deserve it. It's so cool that is happening, and it's also really cool to hear that he's a cool guy. He seems like a cool guy, but you guys absolutely deserve it. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. So
it's a lot of hard work that you're putting in. So.
Yeah,
dude, you know,
guys deserve it.
Me and George, you know, like, it's funny because, like, you know, Matt Cardona always uses the tagline for him, like, he's always ready. You know, I've me and George have kind of adapted that motto in some way, except we're not always ready. We're just always grinding. Me and George are always putting out content, whether it's for MCE, TikTok, Instagram, the Facebook groups, you know, the hyperdrive, the MCE movie nights channel. You know, we are all over the place 24/7 on top of our personal lives and our regular 9-to-5 jobs.
Yeah.
You know, me and George understand the importance of putting out content for everybody. So it's we just don't like to let people down. That's the thing. We know that people count on us for the entertainment and the information that we provide on the channels.
Best 199, baby.
Those kids sent them. Yeah, it's gonna. I think what he means is a pre-recorded interview.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pre-recorded interview. It's not gonna be a live stream. You know, as much as I would like it to be a live stream, I feel just for time restraints and me being able to ask him the questions that I want to ask him, pre-recorded will be a lot better. And you know, once it's done, I'll definitely, you know, throw it up there, and you guys can enjoy it and watch me try to keep my composure while talking to this gentleman, and you know, see how it goes.
Have fun with it, man. That's going to be amazing.
Oh, I'm going to have fun with it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard because this guy is the Michael Jordan of wrestling figure collectors.
He is. This
guy has the most ridiculous figure collection when it comes to wrestling stuff, and it's crazy.
He's got some Star Wars stuff too. He's a big Star Wars guy.
He is a big Star Wars guy.
He actually is a really big Star Wars guy. And he knows a lot about. He is a wrestling toy historian, and I would even say Star Wars as well. He knows his shit. He really does. Like, I've seen a lot of some of his collection videos, and he starts getting into stuff. He can rattle off. He knows everything.
Yeah,
so
he's got that life-size Han Solo carbonite.
Yeah,
in his room. Yeah.
That's a life goal
cool,
for me on that one, bro.
Yeah.
One of these days.
Yeah.
It'll replace the stuff right behind you.
Oh no. It'll be an addition too.
No. If George is gonna have a life-size carbonite in his room, it's gonna be a carbonite of me. So.
Like the Jar Jar one.
Yeah, it's gonna have, and it's just gonna be like me, like this in the carbonite.
What's poppin'?
Fear Con asks, guys, would you consider doing a members roulette once a month to be on the Geek Show or on the Hot Toys Lounge?
Yeah, we've actually spoke about that.
Yes, we have. I think we were talking more about on the line with the members only live stream to bring people on there. I think is what we were talking about. And I definitely want to do that.
We can also use that. We can also use that as like a giveaway. You know, someone comes on the Geek Show with us.
That'll be cool.
That's a good idea.
We could do that as a giveaway too for the regular channel members.
That's true. Yeah.
You know, just to give everybody their fair shake. You know, because we do appreciate all your support, and we know we have a lot of supporters, and we do want to try to make everybody happy. So, you know, even though that's a hard thing to do,
that is a very hard thing to do.
It is a very hard thing to do.
I want everybody to have fun.
Exactly.
More so than anything. I want you guys to have fun. You know, you come to the show to have fun. That's what we do here. So, and you know, I met these two awesome guys doing this stuff, Ralph and Ron, man, and Calvin too. And Calvin, I saw a comment, people asking about where's Shuckable Chocolate at. He's been working his ass off. Yeah, melting. That poor guy has been busting his ass, man. So, and he hit me up the other day, and he was like, man, he missed coming on the show, and he's just been like super busy. They got him working real late hours right now. So, you know, he is going to be coming back on the show soon.
Nice.
We are actually.
I would love to talk to him too.
Yes, and you know the thing is that on last episode when you came on, I hit him up specifically, and I was like, this guy Ron's been wanting to meet you, you know. Yeah. So he's aware of it, man. We are trying to come together and put together an MCE meetup in October, and I think we've already set the plans up for that, and it's going to be in Orlando.
Galaxy, what are we doing? Galaxy's Edge?
Well, Galaxy's Edge is going to be that. There's going to be part of it. If anybody wants to join us for the Galaxy's Edge part, you know, absolutely come. That's going to be fun.
Oh, and then
we're something outside.
Okay, I was going to say like we're going to go to a bar, like a bar or something.
Yeah, something like that.
That's awesome. That's
so cool. You know, if anybody wants to come down and hang out, you know, we'll be in the area up there, and it'll be fun, man. You get to meet all of us. I know Calvin's going to be coming down. Craig is going to be showing up. I think Frankie's going to be coming as well. Seth, myself, Ralph. You know, you're welcome to come up.
I'll actually be in the new house and even closer to you guys up there in Orlando. So even easier.
I can definitely try to plan a trip for sure. Yeah.
It's going to be the whole effing gang.
Yeah,
it's going to be a big ass gang,
crew, baby.
Hell, I already got my bags packed. You know me. Yeah, Disney. I'm like, yes.
Listen,
who doesn't like Disney? I don't understand.
If George could live at Disney,
he would.
He would. He would. I don't know how he would do it, but he would find a way.
I'd live at Disney. Dude.
Juan has a good suggestion too. What about channel members send y'all pics or videos of their collection and you show it off on the Geek Show?
Absolutely, man.
That's really cool.
That's awesome.
If you got them, fucking send them now. We'll post them.
Dude, those are such great topics of conversation. You know, that's what this is all about.
Yeah.
You know, that would be fantastic, I think.
Absolutely. And
if you have a naked Pepper Potts doll, it'll be right up Seth's alley.
Yeah, Seth will be very excited about that, especially if you show you combing the hair.
Yeah.
Elijah, I don't know if you mean where do I live? I live in New York. If that's what you're asking. Yeah. New York.
Speaking of the collections, if you guys aren't aware, on both channels, if you have a specific Star Wars collection on the hyperdrive, we are going to be doing collection room tours. So if that's something that you guys want to do, I'll be welcome to show you your stuff off there. And then on this channel, it can be anything. Anything goes over here. I mean, I don't care what you collect. If it's awesome, or if you whatever it is, small, big, just show us and we'll have it up here on the channel. So we got good stuff coming, man. It's gonna be, and then we got the Lego Lounge coming.
Coming soon.
Coming
soon.
Oh boy!
Listen. People,
it happened.
It did. Listen, it happened. Sometimes we. Listen. You gotta look at it as an unexpected pregnancy. Okay, it's not something you plan to happen. It just happened. Okay, so
it's a happy little accident. It's a happy little. It's a Bob Ross.
Yeah, I mean, just like you pick up a chick and you have a one-night stand and something happens, condom breaks, whatever. You can't pull out. You can't pull out fast enough.
You got very excited, yeah.
And then and it's kind of like the equivalent of I was taking the little strollski down the the Lego aisle and I was like, look at that Ecto-1. I even called George.
He called me up on that one.
I was like, George. I was like, you think I should buy this?
I was like, yes.
And you're like,
buy it now.
We could do a live build. That's what I told him about. Which I think is hilarious because I actually have 4 or 5. I think 4 Lego build videos here on the channel already between the Falcon and a couple of other ones. Yeah, and I kind of put them up here and there whenever I get one. Seth buys the Ecto-1, and now we got the Lego Lounge.
Yeah. well, listen. I give credit where credit is due.
OG.
A Mr. OG Geek is the one to credit for the Lego Lounge because
actually the Lego Lounge rolls off the tongue better than Hot Toys Lounge.
He technically he technically instigated it and willed it into existence.
Wasn't it last week or the week before?
Yeah.
You mentioned it.
Yeah. Eddie is asking, were any of you able to get your hands on the R2-D2?
Yes. I actually have the box standing right here next to me.
Yes. George got that. Next up is the Infinity Gauntlet. Yes. I saw all the pictures today. Actually, Big Dub sent me pictures from Instagram of the new Marvel Infinity Saga that's coming out. So they're going to be having the Avengers fight scene from Endgame. They're actually going to have an Lego Infinity Gauntlet.
Wow.
They're going to have the Guardians of the Galaxy spaceship, which is kind of cool. And they're going to that Hulk Buster that Brian was talking about last night on the Hot Toys Lounge. They're actually making an Ironmonger one, so that one actually looked pretty cool. And that Ironmonger one, I think the guy said it was 500 and something pieces.
Wow.
So that's a big that's a big mamma jamma.
The busts are cool. I really like the busts. The
busts are nice.
Yeah,
the busts
the busts are cool. They're not too big. They're not too small. They're just enough to make a little bit of an impact. Like a statement piece. I have the Fett. I think I want to get the Imperial droid pilot. No, the pilot. Oh, the TIE fighter pilot. Yeah, I don't know. I do like the probe droid, but I feel like the gray color. I don't understand why they colored it gray. They should have been black, in my opinion. But,
actually, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that one came out it's considered a UCS because it has the plaque on it. But not all that expensive either. I think it's maybe $100 or something.
Oh, wow.
I can't remember exactly. It's not that bad. Then GeForce is saying OG is good at instigating new stuff for the channel. Yeah. And then Carlos saying Daily Bugle building recently leaked with 25 minifigs. Nice. Shit. That's a lot. Yeah. That thing Last weekend, I'm having a daddy-daughter day, right? And Seth hits me up and tells me he picked up the Razor Crest, right? So
I'm leaving Fort Lauderdale with my kids, and my daughter's like half asleep. It's because she was out playing in the park and everything like that. So one is half asleep, the other one's staying awake with me and everything. So I'm, after Seth calls me up, I just like, I gotta buy a Lego set.
Oh my God.
So I look at the girls and like, hey, you guys want to go to the Lego store? And Danny's like, yeah, and then Scarlett, she's asleep. She wakes up. Yeah, let's go to the Lego store. But can I just take another nap? I was like, yeah, go ahead. So we get to the Lego store, and I'm looking around and everything. And then they're like, can we buy something? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Pick what you want. So they pick what they want. I'm over there eyeballing the Destroyer. So, my eldest looks at it and she's like, you should get that one. And I was like, yeah, it's Mother's Day, and my wife is in Puerto Rico, and technically I'm mom today, so it's a good Mother's Day gift for me.
Tweet to yourself, mama. Tweet to yourself.
So
awesome.
I take and I buy this thing, dude. It is huge and heavy. I still haven't put it together yet. The box is downstairs, but yeah, that's gonna be coming up soon too. I can't wait to build that thing.
How many pieces is that thing? Do you know offhand?
3,000 is something. Yeah, like 3,000 is something. I want to say.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, it's a big set.
Thor 2941. OG Geek is the evil master planner, Seth. He's distracting you with Legos, so he'll buy all the hot toys while you're at the Lego store.
It's true. It's so funny. I was actually about to say that, dude. It's so he's gonna come in like a thief in the night and just wipe that whole backdrop out.
I spoke to him last night after the Hot Toys Lounge was over, and he's like, yeah, man. He's like, I'm so excited to wait for the Lego Lounge. He goes, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get so wrapped up in Legos, you're just gonna sell me all your Hot Toys, and then all your details are just gonna be filled with Legos.
I mean, it's plausible.
No, it's not plausible. I love my Hot Toys. I love my Hot Toys too much, man. I've put like too much time into the Hot Toys to curating my collection, doing the lights a couple of times.
The lights are really good now. Yeah.
Thanks, man. So I've put too much time in to just give up on the Hot Toys. I'll never give up on the Hot Toys.
Yeah, Hot Toys are great. I'm really, for someone that for me, like going from quarter scale premium statues and even some third scale at one point to now, just like I've really started to settle into 6 scale, and I like it. I like they have a nice presence, especially since I'm collecting lots of action figures. I like the presence of the scale, and even with some of the statues too. It's I've just really settled into 6 scale, so the 6 scale world.
Yeah, there are some that you guys have that I'm like drooling over, and I'm like, I can't go down this road. I can't go down this road.
It's gone a long way since 5 years ago, 6 years ago when these figures came out. The detail on this stuff is insane, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, I saw the Fat Fett or Dad Fett, the one that you get the 2 from the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, that's really tempting right now. That's really tempting.
Honestly, some of the head sculpts on Hot Toys I like better than some of the head sculpts on like statues.
Yeah.
Like some of the likeness, like that Moff Gideon. I think is one.
It's way better than the figure.
Way better.
I agree.
So I just that's one of many examples, I think. But I like where 6 scale is going. I think it's definitely on the rise. I mean, some of the price points on some of these statues are. I think it was the Iron Studios Dark Knight. That's like going to be like $1,000 a piece, and I'm just like, well, as cool as it is, I'm not really interested in doing that. Yeah, I mean, at that
hard.
point,
you could buy so much for that one price.
Yeah, exactly. But as far as figures go, 6 scale is awesome. It's
Hayabusa is saying, Seth, will you get any of the Lego modular buildings? As far as I'm concerned with Legos, I just want to do the vehicles. I like the vehicles. That's my that's my thing. Thor 2941. Meanwhile, back at OG Geek's lair, OG Geek monitors Seth's room and plans his next Seth purchase. Maniacal laugh.
All right. So before we get into Display and King Benny shared with us his collection. So this will be the first collection here. We're going to take a look at it.
There you go. Let's see
King Benny.
Nice.
Thank you, King Benny.
Nice.
Here we go.
Benny in the
zoom in
chat.
for some of these things. I wish Instagram had a way of
wow, that's legit right there. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's
a nice wall, right?
Yeah, that's nice and clean.
Oh, look at that ad up there. That's nice, man.
Yeah,
that's nice.
The Falcon.
I see. Is that the Razor Crest next to the at?
Yeah, that's the Razor. That looks like the Lego Razor Crest right there.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
That's the one that you got.
Yeah, that's the one I got. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see
he's got the skiff.
I see he's got Kobe. He's got Kobe in there.
Yeah,
I do want to. Listen, I'm not gonna lie.
I want that Jordan.
I want those Enter Bay Jordan figures.
Yeah, I agree. Those things look nice. This one I've been trying to get. I've been out hunting for it. I actually on the wait list for it. Had the opportunity to buy it and I passed on it.
Those are all 1/6, right?
Yeah, these are 1/6.
Yeah, they look nice, man.
That Kenobi he's got in the center.
Yeah, and they fit in anything.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
is also
the Commander Cody looks great. The Mandalorian was. I think those are Stormtrooper helmets. Right next to him, right next to the Cody. That looks great, man.
That Kenobi he has is expensive now. It's hard to get.
Yeah, it's hard to get that one. Yeah, this is a nice collection.
Yeah, and the room's kind of nice. Oh, there you go. You got to get your one up.
Oh, you got your one up
quarter
turtles.
scale turtles right there, right?
Quarter scale NECA turtles.
Yeah.
Very dope. All right.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Got to play hoops.
Got some cars and some hoops. All right. These things I've seen.
Those are cool.
I never got into them though. Because they're expensive. They're
what is it? What is it? The Brick Bears?
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, Brick Bears.
They're cool looking. But
they are cool.
Whenever I go look at them, I'm like, ooh, it's pricey.
I want that Captain America one.
The Batman one's sick. I saw them in Japan, like the big ones.
Oh,
what's the deal with those? Even with Prime One with like their cutie line and stuff, dude, that stuff is so expensive, man.
Yeah.
So expensive.
Idea. Oh, there you go. You got the X-Men.
Oh, nice.
Some Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Yeah. The Black Series underneath.
And he's got his finger in the right spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have all those Marvel Legends. They're in my they're actually in my storage unit right now.
XM was getting hell this week, man. I felt bad for them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw some of those posts on that.
It looks like he's like poking himself in the eye.
Oh. Yeah, well, he had where they got instead of having it like right here at the temple, they have it like down here at the cheek. So when it looks from a distance, it looks like the finger is in the ear, So they were giving him some shit about that, man. I was like, man, that's how it looked in the prototype. You guys didn't say nothing back then.
Yeah, seriously. Nice. Some more. That looks like a Juggernaut Select back there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got some Jedi's in there.
Oh, I got
Is that Raven? Is that Raven back there?
Yeah, Revan.
Revan,
yeah. The white suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that one. And the black suit version.
Yep.
Plo Koon.
Nice Plo Koon. Nice Ahsoka. Yeah, this is...
Oh, there you go. I like that one.
I like this shelf.
I like that one a lot. Got Kenobi in there too. Yeah.
Oh, and he got Cad Bane. I got Cad Bane. Yeah, that's my dude.
Hey, look, it's a dewback.
No, but look underneath. You got the pod racers and everything.
Yeah, look at that. There's the Legos too.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
I would be afraid to have them sticking out of the cubby like that. Yeah, it's easily a trip hazard.
Yeah, with kids in the house.
Yeah, if you have kids.
He's like, well, thank God I don't have kids.
Mandalorians.
Nice. Stormtrooper helmet down there.
Yeah.
I like that he's got them in sections. So this is something I want to finally get to whenever I got some more space.
Yeah.
Let's put the themes together. I got Cad Bane over there. I got all Clone Wars on one shelf.
I'm telling you, man, that you kind of got me on the Clone Wars bug.
Oh, I love the Clone Wars, man.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. That's
Benny. That's great, dude.
Legit, man. Congrats on a great collection. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Well displayed too.
Yes.
Send your shit.
I want a 6-scale AT-AT, man. I want a little pony I can ride around in the house.
Yeah.
Give me that in 6-scale.
You know what I want? I'm gonna contact OG Geek because I want a custom blurred.
Okay.
Or just get the Hot Toys one.
It's been a long week. I'm so tired.
Is that going to be in display or nay?
Yeah, display or nay. Here we go.
It's time for display or nay.
We're kicking it off with some fan art right here.
Ooh.
Fun art. It's fun art.
Luke Skywalker. Jedi
right off the bat. I like it.
I like it too.
Okay.
That's clean.
That is.
I like
that they include the robot.
The Dark Troopers.
Is this supposed to be based off the appearance in the Mandalorian? I'm assuming.
Yeah. How big is that?
Supposedly?
Quarter scale.
quarter.
Really?
Wow.
Mhm.
It's hard to tell by this picture.
Yeah, it is hard to tell, but that's all this guy does is quarter scale.
Interesting.
How's the portrait on Skywalker?
They didn't zoom in on it. That's the only thing
No.
I haven't seen. I mean, it doesn't look bad from here. Yeah, let me try
Yeah.
to see if I can zoom in for you guys so you can see a little bit.
Life
Okay.
can be good, but it could be
It
better.
doesn't look bad.
It doesn't
And
look
that's-
bad.
Is that a sculpted cape? Because if it is, that's some crazy.
Yeah,
sculpt.
sculpted cape.
Wow, that.
Wow.
Yeah,
You can see the face a little bit. It doesn't look
Yeah.
too bad.
yeah, it doesn't look
doesn't
too
look
bad.
bad
That's
at
what I
all.
said. It's got the accurate lightsaber, and it's got the darker cloak, which I like the darker cloak.
Me
Yeah.
too.
It looks good.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
I really wish that during this scene they had changed the music for Luke's song.
Luke, yeah.
Yeah, and inside the Mandalorian episode, but they didn't. It killed me.
Straight from Hulk and Wolverine
181.
maquette.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big time. Looks
Is
cool.
this
though.
another custom?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
If I gotta, next time I do this, I'm gonna take and number them in different order, so that way you don't fill up in one area, But
And
I
you got
was kind
the-
of in a rush.
It looks like you got the trim head there, the trim portrait, which is honestly that's my favorite.
Yeah, the original mask.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, her trim art is amazing.
That would look really nice next to my Hulk versus Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
Actually, it would.
Same
It would.
fucking pose and two really badass statues.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Those-
cool is that it's in the other direction, actually.
Yeah,
So you can actually
that's
pose
nice.
them,
Back to
Yeah.
back.
Oh
Almost.
yeah. That's
because
right.
the Hulk is going the other way in
Yeah.
the sideshow version.
If they fit on one huge lazy
yeah.
Susan, you can spin it and just have them.
I love how Seth
Yeah.
has got to go confirm that.
Yeah.
I've only looked at the statue for like 3.5 years. So
Hey, it's better to be safe than sorry.
all right.
Listen, fact check.
Yeah, I like this dude.
Right?
I think this is badass. I love it.
Yeah.
King,
I saw your
Benny,
post,
thank you so much for the $5 spot. Thanks for
spot.
sharing.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks
Nice.
for sharing. MCE forever.
That's gonna be the show. We gotta do the Wakanda logo,
Yeah.
MCE
MCE
forever.
forever.
They got to work that into the new movie somehow.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like Rhino's about to bite his foot.
No, man, that looks dope.
I
That looks
think-
like he's raging, man.
I think.
Yeah,
this
it looks
is-
like
I
he's
think this is
raging, but
awesome.
it looks
It look-
good.
It looks like it's missing a fire hydrant from Lane Take Studios.
Oh my god.
It would actually be applicable here, though.
Yeah.
It was.
It actually is missing a fire hydrant. I think it's got the stop sign. This is dope.
I think
Craigers.
it's cool. Because the Spider-Man look is like that artist. What the hell's the artist name? I'm trying to think of her name.
Alex Ross.
Is Alex Ross to you? No, I'd see
I mean, the eye-
Delotto.
Which
Oh,
Delotto?
Delato.
Gelato?
Yeah,
Mike
Delotto.
Delato?
Gabriel Gelato?
Yeah, doesn't the eyes kind of look like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It
dope.
does. I've seen Alex Ross redo Gabriel's work, and that's why I jumped on the eyes like that.
I still like
But
the
yeah, they're not
McFarlane.
McFarlane. Yeah.
Oh, I love McFarlane's portraits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine how big this thing would be in quarter scale, though?
Oh, it's going to be massive.
This would be
Just the base alone.
Yeah.
Rhino has to be as big as a Juggernaut from Sideshow, at least.
Yeah.
That thing's
So-
going to be pushing 100 pounds, I would think. 80 pounder,
Oh yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It does not look light at all.
Yeah, that's-
Hopefully it's not light. That would be a disappointment.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be a 5-6 spot for shipping.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
I could see more of it if that's the case, but I just
But that's a custom piece, right?
Yeah, it's sculpted by Caleb Nefson, one of my favorite artists, a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I were to
So-
get a Rhino piece, man, it would be this. Even if I didn't collect like Dios, like this is what Rhino needs to be doing.
Yeah.
I am the Rhino.
Not that. Seth got to bring it to the bad movie.
Well, that's the only movie the Rhino appeared in.
I know.
bad. Ugh.
It's so bad.
Can't bring it to can't say it's a bad movie if it's the only movie he's appeared in.
Well, it's still a bad movie. All right. To that. I love how we
Scotty
juxtapose. Here we go. There to that.
Yeah, did you do that on purpose? Did you set this up?
This is all random.
It's very well done, man. That's so funny.
Scotty
You know?
Young thing.
Yeah,
Gentle?
this is a Scotty Young thing. Yeah, Gentle Giant. I love these things. I have a couple of these already. I got the
Yeah.
I got the
The
Thanos.
Thanos?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
My daughter loves this thing,
Those
Yeah.
are cool. That's
so I
cool.
keep this here.
I got
It
the
looks-
Magneto one.
Oh, what does that look like?
Oh, I see if I'll send him a link
And then I
to the
got
Magneto one.
I'll check that out. I'm curious.
Um,
Nice, Starlet.
Star-Lord, yeah. These are cool little statues, man.
This looks like he's running away from the Rhino scene.
Yeah.
It looks like he could be possibly doing the Peter Parker strut from Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. That's exactly what it looks like. You know.
Oh, you never see a thing like this either. So.
Yeah.
This is funny. That's cool.
I've seen the thing like that. I've seen the thing like that for the past 20 plus years.
Oh my God.
That's horrible, bro. It's so horrible.
Terrible.
Your wife needs a holiday.
Oh, G's here. He finally. What up, guys? Did I miss
What's
anything?
up,
Yeah, you missed a lot, buddy.
Hey,
Elvis Presley.
Thank you very much.
I'm good. I'm good on the. Not my cup of tea, but
No, not mine either.
Love me
I think the
tender.
portrait. I don't see. I mean, I know it's him, but I don't see him.
he
I
looks
don't
like.
see the portrait. Yeah.
I see Disco Inferno from WCW in that.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
what I see. I don't really see Elvis.
Or maybe if the hair was just a little bit longer and maybe the suit was a little bit more bedazzled, it could be the Honky Tonk Man.
Or that. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Honky tonk. That's old school.
His head's a little too small for Honky,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he's got that vibe for sure. Not a compliment. Yeah.
All right, that's a pass.
Hey, Calvin's here. What's up, Calvin?
Hey.
Goes, what's up, gang? Missing you guys.
Miss you too,
I
man.
ain't missing you at all.
Don't work late.
Yeah, don't work too hard, buddy. We miss you.
Anakin Skywalker.
No, in this debacle.
I had a gripe with it. I think I told you because they said this is Mythos, and to me this looks just like a scene from the cartoon.
It looks like his right knee's buckling.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like if he was
Yeah.
if he were to play baseball, he'd be fucking terrible. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that is a terrible stance.
Yeah, even just the way he's like, it just doesn't it doesn't make sense to me.
Is the droid trying to grab his? You know what?
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
I just noticed that.
Roger.
Oh, okay. You want to show that the Scotty Young?
Yeah,
Magneto?
Frankie was asking about it, but I just feel it doesn't look too Mythos-ish for me.
Yeah.
Yes, it
especially when
doesn't.
you compare it to what was her name?
Asajj
Asajj.
Ventress.
Like to Asajj. Asajj is amazing.
That is an amazing.
That's my biggest problem with this newer line is because you have Asajj who in at least the way they sculpted her does not look like anything we've seen Asajj in any of the Clone Wars, right?
Yeah.
So it looks new. You know, it looks like she's the last of the Night Sisters. You know, it just looks awesome. I think it's great. The Maul, it looks awesome, but it does, you know, have that look from the Clone Wars. But it looks pretty damn awesome. So I'll give that a pass.
Yeah.
Len Hansen pointed out something very funny. The droid is trying to do a cup check.
That's what
I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And then they get to Sidious, and then right as soon as they get to Sidious, it turns into we're just gonna make stuff that we've seen in the movie, except that we're gonna make him flying on this one.
I didn't like that Sidious really.
I didn't like it.
Sidious
I hate that
hideous.
base too. Just looks like three dongs. Just kind of.
Yeah, I didn't dig that at all.
Yeah.
He's the emperor of the dong.
If they made a Cad Bane Mythos in the style that they made Ventress in, that would be amazing.
That would have been something awesome to bring out. You know.
Yeah.
Kenobi, I like the Kenobi a little bit, but the Kenobi has the helmet, and I know where it comes from. But it's like, okay, so if you're gonna put that scene, why not have him in that scene? You know, where he's riding on the bike or something like that. Then I'd be like, man, that's dope. You know?
Yeah. From the old school cartoon, from the original
exactly.
one.
The more I stare at this pose, the more I hate it.
Yeah.
I really just don't. It looks like his like upper torso, like his body's on a swivel or something. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me at all.
Yeah, the leg, that front leg looks like it's cocked in too much.
Yeah, I was not paying attention at lightsaber school either. It's like the thing all the way out in front.
The power,
you know what I mean?
the power derives from your hips, not your legs.
Just
That's why he's a chosen one.
Yeah,
it's a pass.
I'd like to say that I'm passing on it, but I am picking it up to complete the line, and I feel bad about myself for it. You know,
completed stuff.
It's like I'm looking at myself in the mirror, knowing I'm going to buy it, and I'm telling, and the opposite of me is saying, "You're an asshole."
I'm a curator. I will pass on him. I will make my own collection.
Yeah, it's a knife.
I'm gonna make.
I love this.
This is cool, man. Wow.
This is a nice style. This guy actually has done a Wolverine and an Iron Man in that same style. It is amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, I've talked to him a few times on Instagram, and he's just an amazing artist.
What scale is this?
I don't know actually.
I don't think it's too big.
$165. It can't be too big.
It's not too big.
I think it's around like 12 inches.
I think like 8 inches actually.
Yeah. Yeah. It was 8 inches. Yeah, I remember.
8.5 inches.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool
But
concept.
an Aztec Fett, that looks great.
I'm Aztec, the Fett.
Yeah. I like how they got the Mythosaurus skull there on the shoulder pad and all that.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's really neat.
Yeah, pauldrons are cool. Yeah, it's nice.
I wonder if the viewfinder moves.
Yeah,
I don't think so, but it looks like it has teeth and eyes on it.
Yeah, it's got like a dragon. It's like a dragon.
Yeah.
It's what's his face from Legends of the Hidden Temple. What's what's that dude's whatever he is.
Yeah,
whoever.
I forgot his God,
whoever the actual guy is.
Forever, yeah.
I know. This is cool though. I like it.
All right. Yeah, I agree. I may get this actually. All right.
Nice.
Specifically for Seth.
Yes. Cobra Kai.
I want to keep my man happy.
Sweep the legs. Sweep the legs.
You know, I like this. I don't think Daniel Russo looks like him.
No,
not
not
at all. The face there looks horrible.
Even Johnny Lawrence. I mean, Martin Cove is the only one that it kind of resembles, like decent likeness.
Yeah, it's Daniel's portrait, Ralph Macchio's portrait is a hard one to duplicate. So out of all the NECA figures figures I've seen, they haven't really touched it.
That's true. That's true.
You know, Johnny Lawrence they did really good on the Tournament of Champion NECA 2-pack. His portrait was pretty solid on that. You know, but the Martin Cove look, God, why am I drawing a blank? Oh my God, John Kreese. John Kreese's portrait looks the best.
Yeah, I think looks spot on. I think.
Yeah. I think he was the only one who didn't skip the appointment for the 3D scan that day.
That's probably what it was.
Hey Ralph, we want you to come in. Well, I really don't have time.
Too busy sweeping the leg.
I trust you.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, Luigi.
It's a Luigi.
This is cool. I wouldn't get it, but it's cool.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Agreed.
It's nostalgia.
Oh.
I wish they would have made something like him in the out of the meme that they did, where he's like driving angry in Mario Kart, and like he's in the cart and he's got his head turned with like the angry face. I would totally be all over that.
And what this is? Oh, it's PVC. Okay. Yeah.
PVC, yeah.
It's cool for what it is. I think.
Yeah, PVC light up. I think it's $100.
That's cool. That sounds
a good price point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think it's light up flashlight and then the ghost.
Yeah, the backpack.
And there's footprints that follow behind him that glow in the dark. So.
Oh, sweet. That's a nice little piece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got the nice little pieces added to it.
It's a Luigi.
All right. So this is the one from, who is it? David Finch. I think it's based off of Finch's artwork.
Okay.
Because this is a cover that they did for what is it? Dark Metal or Death Metal or whatever.
Yeah, Dark Knight's Metal.
Yeah. This looks spot on to the cover.
I'm not feeling this one.
It's spot on to the cover, but it's just not my soup.
I love the suit design. I've definitely looked at this a lot. I love the suit design itself. The thing is for me, it's like if you're gonna pay the money again for like another, just the Captain Morgan pose again, like I just come up with something else, a different museum pose to me. Like I think would just, I'd even almost rather see him standing, with his 2 feet straight out or something, and with his fist out. I don't know. Just I can't get down with this pose anymore. Over and over and over again.
Yeah, well, I mean, my thing with it is that like most of the portraits show him angry. I think there's even one where he looks like he's raging, but the body doesn't match the face. So it's like it would be cool if you had him like really raging, like the hands back and looking like he's gonna kill somebody. But
I do think Prime literally copied the cover. I mean, if you see the cover, it's Dark Knight's Metal issue 3. Cover. It's exactly the same, except the cape isn't tattered, and this cape looks like it's cloth. It's not sculpted, but it's just like it. Other than that,
yeah. No, it definitely is. I personally just wouldn't buy the statue just because I would want to see something else. personally.
This is
But,
Superman if he was in a
good.
Blizzard video game.
Yeah. the Thor 2941 says the Superman looks like he needs a safe word.
The safe word is Barracuda.
Barracuda.
Rancor, baby Rancor.
Oh,
Baby
Jesus.
Rancor, dude. I actually, and they're trying to do the Regal Robot thing here, but
With the
I
base.
actually, I would have liked to see. I wish they would have put I love the base on the big guy. Rancor pit base on this would be cool, but I like this though.
I like this. Yeah.
Scales well with Hot Toys, even if it's
but
under
small.
scale.
Yeah, it's under scale. It's about high.
Yeah, I mean the other one is technically scales with Hot Toys, but
Right.
as far as fitting in a detolf, or fitting in just a more space friendly, I like this.
Yeah, and I've said this before. It's like if I had the opportunity or the choice at the beginning, I probably would have went this way. It's because then I wouldn't have had to have built a custom cabinet and try to figure out how the hell I'm going to display the big guy. But now that I have the big guy, he's impressive as shit, dude. I don't want to ever get rid of it.
Yeah.
So
how big is he compared to the big guy?
this
I mean,
is half
like,
the
is he
size.
Wow.
He's like half the size of it. Yeah. This one here is like 16 inches. The other one's closing on 31 inches.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
So-
a big boy, and I think it's the same width, right? It's like 30 inches wide.
Yeah, it's almost the same width. This one here is like 16 by 15. So
Yeah.
just
Is
to
it
show you-
posed exactly the same, or
It's
is it
identical.
Yeah,
Identical.
just sans base.
That's the only thing about this piece that I wish that they would have priced it just maybe like $100 cheaper, because you're not having to go and pay a sculptor to resculpt this thing. This thing's already been sculpted for you. All the details are there. The people have the prototype already of what the original paint was like. So none of that stuff has to be done again. All you got to do is reprint this thing and just paint it again, and then that's it. So you've already got all that other work done.
Yeah,
And
I actually, it's funny, like looking at this now, and there is something to be said for just a plain, clean black base with something like a museum pose. Like, so it is nice, and the fact that it's, even though it's smaller, like if I'm thinking about my collection, my Star Wars Hot Toys, like to just have that, even if it is smaller, it still would be nice to have things in the same shelving.
actually, if you're a Black Series collector, this scales with the Black Series figures.
Oh, right, yeah.
So
yeah, perfectly. That
true. Would work great with the Black Series figures, and that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Punisher X is asking how much is it? I think it's $600.
$600, yeah.
Yeah.
$600.
So it's about half the price.
It's about half the price. Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, I would have liked to have seen it at $500 for you guys, but I mean, in all honesty, I love the Rancor. And this is a great statue.
Yeah, dude. For this price, I mean, if you're going to compare this to Regal Robot, which is amazing too, I mean, I really would have loved that. Truthfully, I would have loved to take that home. But for G's, I mean, it's something to think about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it too, that it scales with the Black Series figures, I'm like, shit, buy it, man. Buy it with the Black Series figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would look awesome.
That's a good point, dude.
You can get out, but they do have a Gamorrean in the Black Series version too, right?
They just reissued it. Yeah.
Yeah, you could put one in one hand. You can have the Luke, getting ready to battle it. And I don't know if it pegs into the base, but I know the Rancor I have, I think, could stand on his own. You don't really need to peg into the base.
That dude, if that's its game, then I'm definitely, because I was very tempted to get this one when I saw it. So if that's the case, I got to look into that. I'm definitely I might cop this.
So, or even though, I mean, you could probably take and make like a mound around the black base and just to hide it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would look good with those Black Series figures.
Yeah, man.
This one's coming out from I think it's Gentle Giant or Diamond Select. This is one of their 3D scales ones they got, or I forgot what the brand's called.
The 3D Legends or something
Legends
like that.
of 3D. That's what it is. Legends of 3D.
I think this is a con exclusive, right?
Yeah, con exclusive, San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah. I'd rather get the painted one. Yeah. I'd rather get the painted one
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the painted one looks awesome.
I wouldn't spend money on this, but this is cool too.
Yeah.
I'm really tempted about the painted one of this one and the Boba Fett just side by side.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Dude, that painted one is awesome.
Yeah. Painted one is really nice.
So, this was $200 also. I didn't read about it. I'm wondering if it has a light up feature. Because if it has a light up feature, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if it's an actual hologram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Consider that it's all clear. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
XM Studios Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing.
Swamp ass.
Swamp Thing doing his best Thanos impression.
Yeah, now I see Thanos. Yeah,
Missing the gauntlet. That's about it. That killed it for me. Otherwise, it looks great. But yeah,
It's got the Dr. Fate helmet in there.
Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Thanos thing just ruins it for me, personally.
Yeah, this ain't for me. Details are nice though.
Very, yeah, very.
It looks like under that one branch in the bottom left, it looks like he's like storing like a pile of Dragon Balls.
Oh yeah. Under his right foot.
Hey,
I'll make a wish.
Archangel's in the chat. Calvin, you see my beautiful face right here, man.
Come on.
Calvin, oh, you want to see my beautiful face? Come on the show.
Mike is saying that's Thanos as Groot.
Thanos is Groot.
That's another good point. Yeah.
What is it? It's like one of those what if series statues.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, and
Second
then we got
Iron
the
There he is,
Iron Man.
Mr. Snake.
Yeah, this is the Iron Man from. This is the Tony Stark from
Tony
Iron Man
Stark.
2 when they're in the in Monaco on the racetrack, and this is him in the part where he's suiting up in the Mark V from the suitcase, which is really cool. Which is kind of weird that they would do this since they just announced not too long ago that they're re-releasing the diecast Mark V.
Right.
So it's kind of interesting that they would put this out and have this, because you can obviously display him two ways. You can have him in the racetrack suit, or you can have him and that's what me and George were actually talking about yesterday, like how are you going to be able to attach the Mark V armor pieces to him. So
yeah, I'm worried about that. I don't know how that's gonna attach, or even how you're gonna be able to pose them.
Is it going to be something like just snaps on, or
So he's like in the midst of transformation into the suit.
Yeah, and they have a deluxe version and a regular version. So the only difference between the two is that the deluxe version comes with the suitcase. But the suitcase is you can articulate the suitcase, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah. At first, when he told me about it in the morning, he's like, "Oh, they're making a Tony Stark, and he's in the blue suit,
the Stark race suit,
the race suit." I was like, I don't know about that. But then I saw it with halfway built like this, where you have the suit like forming onto him. I was like, that's cool.
It is cool, and it looks like they did a good job too, making that look right, because this could have easily went sideways and would have looked awkward. But yeah, I think it looks well done.
Engineering behind this has got to be something else.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how that's all going to articulate together, and how it looks like something that I'm going to be afraid to move around. It might break.
Yeah, maybe.
Pose once and done.
Yeah, and done.
Yeah.
So, and that is it for Displayer Nay. And Arch, I will now show you my face, since you guys were all saying that I have my face to the side. I don't have a monitor going this way.
Face.
So.
Nene lindo. Bendito. Déjalo quieto.
What's going on in the chat right now? So we got G-Force, Oh Lord, Calvin, and Archangel living together. What did I miss?
I don't know, but that would be a very interesting reality show.
Oh man! All right, man. So that's pretty much it. What do you guys got going on this week, man? Anything?
Just on the grind as usual, and I plan on seeing OG Geek on Sunday, which will be nice. And then the following week, Mr. Ron is coming down.
Yeah.
That's right, baby.
And we are going to go on a epic hunt of massive proportions.
Yes.
Is it possible for you guys to do that on Saturday, or is that too early, Ron?
We'll have to talk and see what Ron's schedule is like, since he's coming down to visit family. So
I think Sunday actually might be possible.
Sunday?
I think Sunday. Even Saturdays is possible, but I would want. I think I've got something going on at night, but Sunday I think is definitely possible. Yeah, we'll figure that out.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Oh yeah.
That'll work. Next weekend, got anything coming out, Ron?
Next week, I might do a video. I might do a hunt video, but I think, as I was telling you guys earlier, I want to try and film the vintage Kenner Star Wars video with my buddy over at Toy Wiz. He just inherited a huge vintage Kenner collection, Star Wars
Nice.
a little less than a month ago. Yeah, it's all the original 41 card backs plus doubles and some other stuff. Some of the variants, retro cards, and some retro magazines. The carrying cases with like loose mint figures and those. Everything is on punch. It's just crazy. Both shippers, the blue and the red one, just all filled up with stuff. So I want to go over that with my buddy John from Toy Wiz, and we're just going to step through the whole thing. So I think next week, that's the video I'm going to put out then, and then just gear up for the Florida invasion, which should definitely be a big one for sure. That wallet, my wallet is scared. It's on fire. I saw that scratch the cat at Bits. I'm like, well, I'm buying it. So if no one else buys it before me, I'm the asshole that's going to buy that. So
nice. People are asking in the chat about if I saw the Marvel Legends that they announced today. Yeah, I saw the Happy Hogan and the Iron Man 2-pack, which is cool because that's the first time we're getting a Happy Hogan figure, which is really
Where
cool.
are those at?
They're spread out across like Amazon and Target and So, but those figures are pretty cool. Again, I wasn't too thrilled with the Iron Man Thanos 2-pack, but I think all the other ones that are coming out are pretty cool. They have Captain Marvel and Rescue as a 2-pack, which is kind of cool. So
that's cool.
Borg, of course, we're excited about seeing Keaton Batman coming back.
Yeah,
come on. Jeez,
Keaton's the only Batman. Keaton is the only Batman.
I did see that they had some
here we
images.
Here we go.
They had an image of it. I think of him as Bruce Wayne. I thought that was cool. Just seeing that was dope.
Only Batman.
The only Batman.
It's the only Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Where is she?
Ralph, you got anything going on this week? Got any new comics you got coming up?
Actually, I think I have an Omni or two coming. My sideshow Silver Surfer arrives on Wednesday. Super stoked for that. And I think you and I are chatting this Sunday on Hyperdrive.
Hyperdrive. Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to be having our show's going to be about some of the stuff that's come up with Star Wars this past week, but then mostly we're going to be talking about our thoughts on the new trilogy. So prepare for that. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, I actually posted up the picture of George signing,
I saw that.
Disney.
Yeah, I saw.
I got a poll up there right now on No More Mutants, and it's literally, what is it at? 56%. Don't do it, George. 44%. Do it. And it's like, really? I'm surprised at that. I really thought I was going to lean one other, don't do it more.
One-sided.
Yeah.
No, man, there's a lot of people that are fans of the new trilogy. A lot of fans.
I mean, out of the new trilogy, I'm not, but out of the new stuff that we've gotten from Star Wars because of the shows, I am, yeah.
Yeah, some of that stuff is really great.
Yeah. The Mandalorian, even what we're getting through Clone Wars, that's been amazing. But we could talk about it Sunday.
Yeah, definitely.
Listen, there's two words that can sum up the new trilogy.
Kaka?
Rey Skywalker.
Did you guys watch Bad Batch? Anyone watch that?
Yes.
Yeah,
I saw the first episode. I haven't seen the latest two.
What'd you think of the first episode?
I actually enjoyed it. I
me
really
too.
did enjoy it, and it was just really it's well done. And I love how they're incorporating. It's the day. It's the day of Order 66, and you see what happens to. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but to Pacific Jedi's, and you're like, finally, we see that point of view.
Yeah, it was cool. I thought it was cool. So there's some, obviously some differences in the comics and what we saw, but I thought it was all of it was well done. Caleb's voice was a little bit of a miss. With a 40-year-old, I don't know what the deal was with that. He sounded like he was a 40-year-old dude.
Yes, it kind of did a little bit.
Not sure what that. So outside of that, though, I enjoyed the first episode.
Yeah, the voice of the kid was pretty bad.
That was a bad miss.
Yeah, that was bad.
But. Thor's asking where can he check out the Kenner unveiling. In the link in the description below, you're going to get there's a link to Ron's channel, Century TMC. So that's where you would see that. So definitely go there.
Hoping to get that next week, buddy. So keep me honest.
That'll be a nice video.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited. I'm going to be buying half the collection, so I think that's inevitable. But
I've seen this pop up twice already in the chat tonight. Everybody's like, so Seth, say what you think of Crosshair. Crosshair's kind of a dick.
Crosshair is kind of a dick.
Yeah. Cross is kind of a dick. Just saying.
You know, my overall thoughts about it. First episode was slamming, but the next 2 episodes feel kind of like a filler. I don't know.
I mean, somebody was just saying that you know, Len was saying it's kind of the last 2 were kind of boring, but
there's parts, man. You know, and it's like I'm doing the reaction videos in the morning, and I'm like, man, come on, give me something.
But I did appreciate that the first episode was rather long.
Yes.
That first episode was over an hour and change.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I'm like, that's great, dude. Put stuff out like that. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Crosshair
I'm gonna be probably reading some Star Wars comics tomorrow. I'm gonna be on Collection Wars at it's 10 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock Pacific time.
Sweet.
So I'll be on that channel tomorrow night.
So make sure you go over there and support George.
Yeah, man, come and hang out with me. It'll be fun. We'll be talking Star Wars, and I think
MCE
we are going to be talking.
Hell yeah.
MC forever.
And I think we're going to be talking about the new trilogy on that one as well. So I'm going to have like 2 nights or 2 days of the same topic. So I'll be primed and ready for Sunday's show at noon. So that's going to be at noon Eastern time. That one will be live. So if you guys want to come hang out with us on that one and be on the Hyperdrive channel. But that's it, man. That's it for tonight's show. I hope you guys had a good time. Hope all you guys have a great weekend.
Yes.
And until next time, guys, keep it marvelous.
Peace out.
You look cold.
Yeah, right? That's freezing.
Hug me.
Later, guys.
Later.